Hi, so today I'm going to take you through a quick mobility flow that you can do daily. I usually like to do this first thing in the morning when I get up. It just gets the body moving, gets all the blood flowing, warms up the muscles and just prepares you for the day ahead. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we're going to start in a tabletop position or a quadruped position. So your hands need to be under your shoulders and your knees need to be under your hips. Then from here, you're going to inhale, let your stomach drop down to the floor, let your pelvis tilt up, lift the chin, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, and then as you exhale, you're going to lift your belly button up to the ceiling, curve the spine, push down into the floor, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, and look down towards your knees. So inhale, look up, tilt the pelvis, exhale, look down, tuck the chin. Inhale, look up, exhale, tuck the chin. Two more, inhale, look up, exhale, tuck the chin. Last one, inhale, look up, shoulders back, exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, curve the spine. Back into your tabletop position, so nice engaged core, fingers flat onto the mat, hands pressed down into the floor. You're going to take your left arm to the back of your head. The left elbow is going to go towards the right arm. You're going to rotate the body, take the left elbow up to the ceiling, rotate, back down to the right arm. You're going to do that 5 times. So left elbow up to the ceiling, left elbow back to the right forearm. Last one. From here, you're going to take your left hand under the right arm, take it through as far as you can, lower the shoulder down to the floor, lower the head, take the right arm up to the ceiling, hold this position. You can either stay here or rotate the palm and take the hand over to the left and see if you can hook it into the left hip crease. Bring that right shoulder up to the ceiling as much as you can, opening up the chest. Take a couple of big deep breaths in and out here. Then untuck the hand, take the right hand back down to the floor, push into the floor to lift the upper body up, back into your tabletop position. Then we're going to go on to the right. So take the right hand to the back of the head, right elbow to left forearm, right elbow up to the ceiling, elbow to forearm and up to the ceiling, elbow to forearm, up to the ceiling. 2 more. Last one. Then take the right hand under the left arm, drop the right shoulder down to the floor along with the head, take the left arm up to the ceiling, either stay here or turn the palm, take the left arm into the right hip crease and really push that left shoulder back so it's opening up the chest. Hold here for a couple of breaths. And take the left arm back down to the floor, push into the mat to lift the upper body. Take both arms out in front of you, place one on top of the other, keep the hips over the knees. Reach out in front of you as far as you can, and then from here you're going to take the chest down to the mat. Come back up, breathe in, and as you breathe out, take the hips back, chest down to the mat. One more, breathe in, and as you exhale, hips back, chest down into the mat. Come back up. I'm going to go into a seated position. You're going to sit with your feet wider than your hips and knees wider than your hips. Take your arms out in front of you. You're on a nice straight back, tight core. Then you're going to drop both knees over to the left, keeping the arms facing forward. Lift that right knee as much as you can. Let the left knee follow and drop them both over to the right. Leaving those arms forward, keeping your chest up and shoulders back. Keep alternating. So drop over to the left, drop over to the right. What you want to try and do is take this leading leg up as high as you can. Once it won't go any further, this one will naturally start to follow and then start rotating. One more over to the right. From your tabletop position, tuck the toes, push down into the mat, lift the knees off the mat, lift the hips up to the ceiling, push the chest towards the legs, into a downward dog. Take your right leg up to the sky, drive the knee forwards and in between your hands. From here, keep your left hand down, take your right arm up off the mat, up to the ceiling, rotate the body, back down, take the hands inside the feet, you might want to wiggle the foot out to the side slightly. You're going to drop that back leg, take the right hand on top of the right knee, push that knee away from you as much as you can to open the hip. Lift the back knee, push your hands into the mat, back into your downward dog. Take the left leg up, drive the knee forward and feet in between the hands. Keep the right hand on the floor, take the left hand up to the ceiling, rotate the body. You should feel a nice stretch all down the IT band, maybe in the glutes slightly. Open up the chest, a couple of nice big deep breaths. Take that hand back down to the mat. Walk the foot out, so you take your hands inside the foot, drop the back knee, take the left hand onto the left knee, push away from you as much as you can. Really open up those hips. Bring the foot back down, walk the foot inside the hands, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, press the hands into the floor, take the foot back into your downward dog. Go onto your tiptoes, take the weight over your shoulders so you're in a high plank. From here, you can either lower yourself down to the floor or you could drop the knees, then lower your chest down to the floor. Breathe in, push the hands into the floor, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, lift the head. Then take the hips back, tuck the toes, lift the hips, so you're back into your downward dog. Going to run through that a few times. So roll onto the toes, into a high plank, lower the knees if you need to, lower the chest, lift the chin, lift the chest, straighten the arms out, make sure those shoulders are back and down away from the ears. Take the hips back, tuck the toes, hips up to the ceiling. Again, onto the toes, into your high plank, lower the knees if you need to, lower yourself down to the floor, breathe in, lift the chest, straighten the arms, lift the chin, shoulders back and down. This time lift the hips, take the knees wide, Keep the arms out in front of you and take the hips back into a child's pose. I'm going to go into a seated position. I'm going to take both legs out in front of you. Take your left leg over your right knee. Take your right elbow into the left knee. Take your left hand behind you for support. You're going to push that elbow into the knee and at the same time take the body away from you. Come back to centre and then go back into it. See if you can get a bigger stretch. Back to centre, straighten the legs, take the right leg over the left knee, left elbow into right knee, right hand goes behind you for support, rotate, turn the head away, looking over that right shoulder as much as you can, back to centre, and then same again, take a nice big deep breath in, and as you breathe out, rotate, see if you can get a little bit further. And back to centre. I'm going to go into a straddle position. Take the right foot into the left thigh. Take the left arm inside of the left leg. Take the right arm up to the sky, look up, and try and reach over to the left foot. Don't let your chest drop forward. Keep that chest up and that shoulder back. Big deep breath in. And as you breathe out, try and reach a little bit further over. Lower the right arm back down to the floor. Take the right leg out, left foot into right thigh. Right arm on the inside of the right leg. Take the left arm up to the ceiling. Nice big deep breath in. Don't forget to keep the shoulders back, chest up. Breathe in, and as you exhale, see if you can reach over a little bit further. Back to centre. Okay, onto your back. Lie nice and flat, knees to chest, right arm onto the left knee. Bring both knees over to the right hand side and look over to your left. Try and keep your left shoulder flat on the floor if you can. Back to centre. Left arm onto the right knee. Drop both legs over to the left. Look over to the right. Keep both shoulders down on the floor. Back to centre. Pop the feet on the floor. Take the feet wider than your hips. So if you've got a mat, around as wide as your mat. And then drop both legs over to the right. Keep your arms out to the side. Take the right foot on top of the left knee. And try and push that left knee down into the floor. Back to centre. Make sure the feet are wide. Drop both knees over to the left. Left foot goes on top of the right knee. Push that right knee down into the floor. Back to centre. Come up into a seated position. You can cross your legs, you can have them out in front of you, you can sit in a straddle, whatever you find comfortable. You're just going to pop your hands into your lap, take your right ear to your right shoulder, so you feel a nice stretch in the neck. Take your right hand on top of the head, add some weight. Shrug your left shoulder and drop it back down. And then swap sides, left ear to left shoulder. Take that hand on top, add some weight. Shrug the right shoulder, drop it back down. Back to centre. Just some half circles, so start with the right ear to the right shoulder. Drop the chin down to the chest, left ear to left shoulder. And then reverse, chin to chest, ear to shoulder. Chin to chest, ear to shoulder. Couple more. roll the shoulders back a few times. And relax. All done. Thank you for watching, thank you for taking part. I hope you enjoyed. If you've got any questions about anything in the video, just drop me a message. I'll leave all my details below. If you'd like to get involved in any of my mobility and movement classes, this is the type of thing we do during classes, let me know and I will send you over the details.